Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Stretch and Destress. Meet me on your mat, please, if you have one. If you do not, that's totally fine. Just meet me in a comfortable place on the floor. You might lay out a blanket or a towel, make your way to carpet, something that will feel all right when we're laying down rather than just right on the hardwood. So we're going to begin today in child's pose. Turn yourself so that you're on your knees. We'll take our knees wide as the mat and our big toes together. Pull the hips back and extend the arms forward, reaching far forward. Let your forehead come to the mat. Take a couple deep breaths. Allowing yourself to feel your back rise as you breathe in and fall as you breathe out. Really settling into this moment. Listen to the sound of your breath. And let's take the deepest breath in you've taken all day so far. Big inhale, feel the belly expand, feel the lungs expand. And then exhale to let it go out the nose or mouth. Awesome. Take your left hand over to the left and your right hand on top of it for a side stretch. Back to the center and walk your right hand to the right, left hand on top. Back to center. Make your way onto your hands and knees. Stack your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Drop your belly as you breathe in, look up. Round the spine as you breathe out, look towards your belly button. Inhaling, looking up. Exhale, look down. Cat and cow, move through this with your own breath. Last one. And then extend your left leg back. Plant the toes and press the heel backwards down towards the ground, feeling a calf stretch in the back side of that leg. Then roll into the inner edge of your left foot and open up that arm all the way up overhead. Release back down to the center. And we'll do the other side. Right leg back, calf stretch. Pressing that heel backwards towards the ground. And then place that inner edge of the foot down. Slide that right arm all the way around, up and over the head. Bring that arm back around and down. Keep the knees where they are and the hips where they are, but walk your hands forward, allowing your chest to melt towards the ground. Feel that opening in the shoulders. And walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Lift your right arm up as you open up into a twist. And then slide that hand palm face up all the way underneath until your right ear and shoulder come to the mat. Notice the activity that's going on in your mind, just as an observer. If you've noticed that your mind has wandered into to-do lists or worries or work, allow yourself to politely put your to-do list and everything else aside. This is your time for you. And bring your awareness back to your breathing. Press into the left hand to rise back up. Bring that right arm all the way up into the twist. And exhale to release. Breathe in, left arm reaches up, twist. Breathe out to slide it underneath, palm facing up. So your left ear and shoulder come to the mat. Press into the right arm to reach all the way back up. And release. Let yourself come onto your belly. Extend out your left arm straight out from your shoulder. Bend your right knee and start to roll over onto your side, placing your right foot down. Should feel a nice chest stretch in the left arm. Remember, only stretch to moderate or mild discomfort. Never stretch to painful points. So if you feel pain, you went a little too far. Release back to center. Extend the right arm out. Bend the left knee. And we'll do the same thing, rolling on to the right side this time. Bring it back to center. Place the hands by the rib cage. Root down through the tops of the feet and the hips and the legs. We're going to pull ourselves up using our back muscles into a baby cobra. And then release back down. Hug the elbows in. Rise it up. And bring it back down. One more time. Tuck your toes. Press yourself up. Hips up and back into downward facing dog. Take some time to pedal out the feet, bending one knee then the other. And then lift up your right leg. Shift forward and place your right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee. Rise yourself up. Shoulders over top of the hips. We're going to take our hips and tuck them under. So imagine your hips. Sometimes they can dump water forward. Sometimes they can dump water backward. Let's pull that tailbone down, and you'll feel that stretch in that left hip flexor. Once you're there, keeping those hips tucked under, you can start to shift forward a little bit, and you'll feel that hip flexor stretch even deeper in the left side. And we'll pull the hips back, straighten out the front leg, and reach the fingertips towards the floor for a single leg hamstring stretch or a half split. Flex your front toes up toward the sky. Maybe even close your eyes. Return to the sound of your breathing. And then roll forward. Sink the hips down this time. Left arm stays down. Right arm reaches up. Back to the ground. Tuck your back toe. Lift the knee and slide that right foot back to meet the left. Downward dog. Lift your left leg this time. And then pull your knee to your nose and step that foot through, dropping the back knee. Rise yourself up. And then again, we'll take those hips and tuck them under. So pull your tailbone down. Hip points shine up. And you can shift forward a little bit if you need it, or stretching right here, that hip flexor on the right side. Then pull the hips back, straighten the front leg, flex the toes toward the sky, fingertips to the mat. Reach forward, push your hips down, right hand stays down, left arm opens up to the sky. And release it down. Slide your back foot to meet, or your front foot to meet your back foot, and sit back onto your heels. Take your shoulders and loop them forward, up, and back a couple times. And then take your hands behind you and interlace, press down and away. From here, bring your forehead to the mat and allow your hands to make their way toward the ceiling. Slowly bring yourself back up and release. All right, we're going to come to a seated position. Let's take our left leg. So this would be your left leg. We'll take our left leg, point our knee forwards, bring our foot towards our body. The other leg, the right leg, is going to cross on top, and our heel is going to come in. So see if you can get one knee on top of the other. That's our goal here. And then once you're there, you can keep the legs where they are, or you'll feel the stretch a bit more if you start to walk the feet out more parallel. So they can be close to the body or they can be further away. Just try to get both sit bones on the ground. All right, so you should have your right leg on top. We're going to take our left arm up in the air and bend it, using the other hand to give us a tricep stretch. You can stay here or add on by reaching the other arm down and back around to see if you can connect the fingers. Definitely don't force it if it's not going to go. You don't want to hurt our shoulder joint. It's a very vulnerable joint. So just keep reaching the fingers towards one another if they're not connecting this morning, or grab onto your shirt. If you'd like, you can fold yourself forward, and that completes the stretch. Slowly come on up and release the arms, release the legs, and switch. Right leg underneath, left leg on top. Align the knees one over top of the other and make sure both sit bones are connected with the earth. Keep your feet close in or walk them out if you want a little bit deeper of a stretch. And then take your right arm up, bend the elbow, pull it in, tricep stretch. can lift your chin and gently press your head back into your arm to create space. And if you'd like, you can add on by reaching the other arm down, around, and back. See if they connect. They might not. It's okay. Either way. And if you'd like, you can fold forward, keeping a nice long spine as you do. Come on back up and release the arms. Release the legs. We're going to come to butterfly. Both feet together. Slide them in towards your body. Wherever the knees are is totally fine. Place your hands on your ankles and gently guide the knees toward the mat with the elbows. This one we're going to really round into ourselves, tucking the chin to the chest, folding over. Close down your eyes. Take a moment with your breath and your thoughts. Anything that comes up that's not serving you, you can release as you exhale. Slowly roll up. Extend one leg then the other into a straddle. Turn your toes up to face the ceiling. And walk yourself forward with a long spine until you feel that sticky spot where you're like, I don't think I need to go any further. That's where you stop. Make your way back up. Bend the knees, place the feet down. We're going to drop them over to one side. It doesn't matter which side you start with, just make 90-degree angles. So ankle, knee, and hip, hip, knee, and ankle. Make adjustments so that you have 90 degrees everywhere. And then sit up tall and walk yourself forward over that leg and slightly over towards the knee. Should feel really good in the glutes. Press your way up, over to the other side. Make sure you've got that alignment. And then walk yourself forward and over towards your knee once more. As you get there, notice where you're holding tension. Maybe your jaw is clenched or your shoulders are hiked up to your ears. Is there any unnecessary holding in the hips or the belly? Where can you soften and release? Slowly make your way up. Extend both legs in front of you. Toes point up towards the sky. And keep a long spine as you fold forward over the legs. Make your way up and roll all the way back onto your back. Pull your knees to your chest. Rock a little bit, right and left. Keep the right knee in, extend the left. And then bring your right arm down to the ground. Keep it there and drop your knee over to the left. Back to center. Extend your right leg. Bring your left knee in. And drop it over to the right. Back to center. Bring the feet together, the knees wide. Take your hands on your belly. And we'll finish with a couple deep breaths together. Taking a full inhale and a full exhale. We'll breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return to your natural breath. use these last couple moments to set an intention for your day. Take the hands to the outside of the legs, draw the knees together, roll onto one side, and press yourself up. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.